Hello everyone, welcome to solve this nice math Olympiad algebra problem. So here we have x times of x divided by x plus x is equals to x. And we solve this problem for all the values of x. So here, first we need to find all the roots of this equation, and at the last we will be verify that which of the roots are solution and which of the roots are extraneous root. Further, we solve this problem for two methods. I hope so you like both of these two methods, but if you have any other method in your mind, so please don't hesitate to write this method into the comment section. And now we move toward the solution of this problem from first method. In the first method, you see here these are the two same variable terms are added by each other. So we use this nice exponential rule. If we have a to the power of m times a to the power of n, this is equals to a to the power of m plus n. According to this rule, you see that the exponents of both of these two terms are 1. So we write it as x to the power of 1 plus 1 divided by here in here you see that the coefficients of both of these two terms are 1. So we take common x from here and we get the remaining value are 1 plus 1, and this is equals to x. So further in the next step we just sum up these values and we get x squared divided by this will becomes 2 times of x is equals to x. And in the next step, we move the term 2x to the right hand side and we get x squared is equals to 2 times of x into x. And in the next step, we have x squared is equals to 2x times x becomes 2 times of x squared. And further in the next step, we move the term x squared from left hand side to the right hand side and we get 2x squared minus x squared, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And here you see that both of these two terms involve x squared, so that we take common x squared from here and we get the remaining values are 2 minus 1, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And further in the next step, we need more simplifications here and we get x squared times 2 minus 1 becomes 1, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And in the next step, in order to get the values of x, we take square root on both of the sides, so that here we easily get the value of x is equals to 0 and 0. These are the two roots of the given equation, or in other words we say that these are the two repeated roots which we get here in this method. And now in the next step we need to verify that is these roots be the solution or is these roots be the extraneous root. So for verification of this, we need to copy down given question statement. Here it is x times x divided by x plus x is equals to x. This is the our given question statement, and here we just substitute the value of x is equals to 0 on both of the sides of this equation, and it will becomes, when we put x is equals to 0 here, we get 0 times 0 divided by 0 plus 0 is equals to 0. And this case implies that 0 times 0 becomes 0 and 0 plus 0 becomes 0 is equals to 0. So here we easily get the left hand side becomes 0 over 0 form, or we usually call that it is the indeterminate form. Okay, so if the left hand side is indeterminate form, or in other words we say that it is undefined form. So if the left hand side is undefined, this means that both of the sides are not equal, and if both of the sides are not equal, this concludes about that the value x is equals to 0 is not satisfied our given question statement. So we call that x is equals to 0 be the extraneous root of the given equation. Okay, so this is the extraneous root, and further you see here we cannot get any other value of x which is satisfied our given question statement. So we finally conclude about that this question has no solution in general. So this is our final answer of this question which we get here from first method. And now here we again solve this problem for second method. So for second method, first we need to copy down given question statement. Here it is x times x over x plus x equals to x. This is our given question statement, and here our second method be the very straightforward or quick method. Here we quickly determine about the solution set of this problem. So here we need to first sum these two values in the denominator, and we keep the numerator as it is, x times x divided by this is x plus x becomes 2x is equals to x. Now here we need to cancel the terms. You see that this x and this x are gone, and we obtain here x divided by 2 is equals to x. And now in the next step we have here we move the term 2 to the right hand side. It is divided by here. When we move it to the right hand side, it is multiplied by x, and we get x is equals to 2 times of x. Further, in the next step, we move the term x to the right hand side, and we get 2x minus x is equals to 0. You see that both of these two terms involve x, so we take common x from here, and we get the remaining values are 2 minus 1 equals to 0. And 2 minus 1 becomes 1 equals to 0, and this case implies that x is equals to 0. So this is the only one value of x which we get here in the second method, but this is the same value of x which we get here from first method. And also in the first method we already verified that the value x is equals to 0 is not satisfied our given question statement. So we finally conclude about that this question has no solution in general. So this is our final answer of this question, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.